Hello, welcome to Beacon of Truth Tarot. My name is Laurel. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anybody with Sagittarius strongly in their chart. I have one quick announcement. I'm going to be giving away one free personal reading for every series of 12 videos I make. This particular series we're on right now will be designated by a star emoji in its title. If you're interested in entering to win that, all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel, leave a comment below, and about a week after I upload the 12th video, which is Pisces, I will draw one username at random from the comments and announce the winner on my homepage. So be sure to tick the bell icon to get notifications. Okay. Today I'm using the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini in case you're interested in finding the deck. Otherwise, what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius. Starting out, we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. That is so interesting. This exact card in this exact position in reverse as well came out for Capricorn. Oh my goodness. And the Four of Pentacles. I shuffled this deck like 5 times. Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. These two cards came out in the exact same position just like this in the Capricorn reading. So you might want to watch that. That is so interesting. Okay. Starting out, there is some sort of an imbalance. You're holding on and you're discerning what happened. This is a different message than Capricorn's, but still there is an imbalance. Oftentimes the Six of Pentacles can be an imbalance between higher and lower. It's not enough give and take when it's in reverse. You're holding on to what you can, and you're discerning about it. You're not putting up with any crap, basically. Wow, that's super interesting. Okay, so in your world, ooh, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Holy cow. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's holding the Ace of Swords, okay? This is in your position of control. So there might be a new idea. There might be some truth you need to speak about in order, because you have the Ace of Cups. You're looking for fulfillment. And you have the spark of a fulfillment. You have the Ace of Cups. This is the Holy Grail. This is, wow. What I was saying here about the Six of Pentacles being higher and lower, the Ace of Cups is heart. The Ace of Swords is mind. You've got both of these in your world. This is where your power lies. That's interesting. Okay, the other that you're dealing with, the Emperor. Oh, so interesting. The Emperor to me is the Capricorn card. I don't read the Devil as Capricorn. The Emperor is Capricorn. It's cardinal Earth. Okay, so the Emperor and the Two of Rods in reverse. The Capricorn reading, they also got the Two of Rods in reverse. This Emperor is very earth-based. The Two of Rods speaks to me of your higher self's vision for you. The Emperor is very earth-based, and he's not being connected to his higher purpose, higher self. There's something about this with this discrepancy. You're holding on because you may have a control freak around you or a Capricorn who is not very spiritual. So interesting. Okay, what you've done with this, Death card in reverse, and the Empress. Oh, and your current position, the Hermit. And this one wants to come out too. Justice in reverse. Okay. Justice in reverse is very similar to this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Not equal give and take. You may be dealing with somebody who's very controlling, who's very powerful around you. You're bringing an end to something though, or you want to bring an end to something. You may be blocked from bringing an end to something. Because the Death card is complete transformation. It's being born into a new life. It's in reverse in what you've done with this. That you may be having a new something new is going to be beginning here. Like this feels like emerging energy to me. It also feels like the Emperor is the one causing this to not transform. And you're guarding yourself. You're protecting yourself in some way, Sag. In your inner confidence, you have the Empress. Like, you know you can make this happen. You have every confidence. The Queen of Swords and the Empress can be very much the same person. Now, it may be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But it's still a very quick mind energy. Somebody who understands the world. You have the Emperor and the Empress. So you may be married to an Emperor. Like, this is a couple. This is a power couple. The Empress and the Emperor. The Emperor's in the other that you're dealing with, and the Empress is in your internal strength. So there is something about this relationship that is unfair. It's unjust. And it has to do with the Hermit. Like, the Hermit is in your position. The Hermit is in the position of the Hermit. Okay, so you just got like the Guru on the mountain, the teacher, the wise one. Something has been unfair, and you are going within to determine what that is. Wow, I mean, those last four cards are all major arcana. Death in reverse, the Empress, the Hermit, and Justice in reverse. You are not fooling around, Sag. Yeah. Not fooling around. You're going to figure this out. Okay, in your greater environment, you got the King of Pentacles. Again, this is Capricorn to me. So the King of Pentacles and the Emperor could be a reiteration of a Capricorn. And the Eight of Pentacles. It's the only one that wants to come out. In your greater environment, the King of Pentacles here with the two. Okay, so the Emperor with the two rods in reverse, and I said that he is not seeing his higher self's vision for himself. I feel like he's being myopic. He's being very focused on the earth plane, and that's exactly what this says. This person is very focused on the earth plane. Maybe they're a workaholic. Oof. Looks like they're a workaholic, and you're just trying to like, you have enough, not rich or anything, but you have enough. But there's something unfulfilling about this relationship. And I think it's that the person is so focused on work, and you are realizing this, and you want fulfillment. That's interesting. Okay, your new perspective then, Sagittarius. 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay. With the Death card in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, this feels like not bringing an end to something. Ten of Swords in reverse is also it has something to do with cutting off your nose to spite your face. or not being able to bring an end to something. Something here is unfair. It wants to end, but it's being held together. And I think it's being held together by the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords here with the Ace of Swords. Both of these are in very powerful positions for you. To have the Ten of Swords in reverse in your new perspective, I think that you are understanding that something is not right here. Something needs to end, and I think it's being held together. It's not being allowed to change because the King of Pentacles, Emperor, is holding on to it. They are diligently keeping it together. And you're looking at this like this needs to end. So I don't know if it's a relationship that needs to end or a job that needs to end, but something is not fair. And there needs to be some sort of expansion, new awakening, new understanding, like done with this old way of doing things. Okay, change is going to begin. Wheel of Fortune. Change is going to begin when the wheel starts turning anymore? No. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. The Wheel of Fortune is something that you don't have any control over. This is God doing things for you. The wheel turning. These are both... This is what it looks to me like you are in connection to your higher self, or in connection at least with higher powers. Like you understand that you're not in charge of everything. That the divine or source or God, whatever you want to call it, actually is in charge here. You understand this. And if you want to remedy this stuckness, source can do that for you. This feels very much like use your power of manifestation to get this wheel to turn. So whether this is affirmations or prayer, there's some sort of a connection here between you and Jupiter or higher realms that can easily unstick this, make this go. Because the Wheel of Fortune is more powerful than the King of Pentacles. Interesting too, the Emperor also to me represents Saturn, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Oh, this is so interesting. So it feels like you've got a Saturn energy in your world that doesn't want things to change, and you represent Jupiter energy in this world, and you want things to change. And Saturn and Jupiter is Saturn's son, but Jupiter has grown stronger than Saturn. So like Jupiter has the ability to break out of the boundaries set by the Emperor. I think that you are, your connection to source, your spiritual team, if you will, you have more power than this other person. It feels very much like that. Because of your connection to the divine, because of your understanding that there is something else out there helping you. It's not all on your shoulders. Okay, your best course of action, Sagittarius, the Magician. You can make this happen. Like your connection to the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, this is fantastic. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Numerologically, these are both ones. And ones represent force, power, creative ability. It represents power. I think that these two make you the Magician. You can make this happen. line up with your higher self, Sagittarius, you can make this wheel start turning. That is so cool. We have so many major arcana down here. Death in reverse, the Magician, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and the Hermit. That's 6 in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In these 6 positions, you have 6 major arcana. That's a lot. What you're going to struggle with. 7 of Swords in reverse. That's the only one that wants to come out. Okay, upright, the 7 of Swords. Ugh, in reverse, what you're going to struggle with is letting them get away with it. Just moving on. Like, letting them get away with it. Like, not calling them out. Not, like, I don't think that this Emperor... This feels to me like you want to call the narcissist a narcissist. You want to tell him he's being a jerk. And trust me, I tried that. I tried that in my marriage. I was like, when he was being a jerk, I was like, you're being a jerk. I'm not going to go into the specifics of it, but like my crooked thinking, I thought that one day he would wake up and realize he was being a jerk. And that's just not it. You're going to struggle with just letting sleeping dogs lie and like moving on. Like, and you want to make it known that they've got wrong thinking, that they're not doing this right. And I think that you're going to struggle with that. I don't think that you can tell this person who's very set in their ways that they're doing it wrong. I don't think you can tell them that. I don't think it's going to have any effect. What needs to fall away? Oh, the Queen of Rods. Really, a lot of these cards came out in the Capricorn reading. You might want to watch that. What needs to fall away is the Queen of Rods. What needs to fall away is, this feels a little like high and mighty or trying to teach someone the correct way. And falling on top of the Emperor, what needs to fall away is that you trying to change this person. Like, you can't change the Emperor. The Queen of Rods cannot change the Emperor. What needs to fall away also could be your own, like, coming at them, trying to help them. This feels a little bit like intrusively helpful. Like, you want to help them. They don't want help. The Emperor is just like, I know it. I know what's happening. I'm good. And you're like, no, let me just tell you. Let me just show you. Let me help you understand this. I don't think that they're going to get it. I don't think you can help this person. You need to stop trying to make them get it. I don't think that you can. The Magician, magician's magic, you can really only affect yourself. Stop trying to force your understanding, will, and belief on this person, because they don't get it. They're not interested. Wait for the question. If they ask for help, go for it. But if they're not asking for help, just because you happen to have a new perspective, some truth, like you're in touch with your soul and spirit, and you have a truth, this feels a little like, so you want to tell them, but all they're hearing is criticism or talk at them. It makes them dig their heels in more. So stop moving, stop going towards them, stop trying to convince them, just stop working on this person. They need to work on themselves. Okay, the direction you need to head. King of Rods in reverse. This one too. Page of Cups in reverse. So the direction you need to head. This looks like stop actively offering your love to this situation. Stop giving them solutions. This does feel very much like stop Stop being intrusively helpful. Oh, that's interesting too. The Queen of Rods and the King of Rods, again, like the Emperor and Empress, this is a couple. This is a couple, the King of Rods and the Queen of Rods. The direction you need to head, you need to understand this person and you are, one of you is upside down and one of you is right side up. Like they are not offering their cup of love. They don't understand this thing. They are not in touch with their deeper soul part of them. And you need to understand that. What you're not seeing. Ace of Rods. Okay, right? Really? Are you kidding me? You've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and now the Ace of Rods. Plus the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Holy cow. We're just missing the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. Then we will have all of the ones. This one too. Five of Rods. What you're not seeing is that you have a higher calling. This is your higher calling. The Five of Rods in this deck, there are 4 people, but 5 rods. It's like these 4 people are waiting for their leader. You have this thing. Like you have a higher calling. You have a higher calling that has to do with others, that it has to do with helping others. And it's not this person. This person isn't asking for your help. What you're not seeing is that this Ace of Rods is this Ace of Rods here. This rod has nobody holding it. You have it. You need to join the cause. You have a greater purpose. Move on from this situation that you're spending your energy on, because your energy needs to be spent elsewhere. So if the Emperor, King of Pentacles character is not interested in working on his connection with his higher self, or going on his soul mission, being a spiritual warrior, he doesn't have to go with you on that. Like, you don't have to break up. You don't have to, he doesn't have to do that with you. You can go and do that. He doesn't have to do it with you. You're a magician. So what if he's not a magician? He doesn't have to do that with you. Let him go do his job, make his money, have a good time. You can go do this. If you found, say, a new religion that you're interested in, and you want to go to this new church, or you have a cause you want to fight for, you can go do that. He doesn't have to do it with you. You can do this on your own. This is your calling. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, what's going to be illuminated? King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he's just not in this one too. The Lovers. Yep, that's what I was saying. This guy is just like the Page of Cups in reverse with the King of Rods in the reverse. We've got the King of Pentacles. And then you've got the King of Rods, the King of Cups in reverse. This King of Rods is not offering his cup of love, or he doesn't quite get it. He's not spiritual. He's not in touch with, he's not looking for that part. He doesn't feel like that's missing. He's perfectly happy as the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, doing this work thing, mundane thing, making everything happen on the earth plane. He's not looking for a connection to something greater. And that's fine. Not everybody has to do that. But up here, what's going to be illuminated is really, this is the King of Cups. In reverse, you are in a relationship with somebody who's just not a spiritual being. Not aware of it at least. And that's okay. They don't have to be. They really don't have to be. You're learning that. You're discerning that. It's okay, Sag. They don't have to be. You can still go be your fiery self, join the cause and whatever. They don't have to do it with you. It's okay. I don't feel break up energy here. I feel like it's fine. Let them be who they are. You can be who you are, and still be in this relationship with them. It's just your relationship. Okay, so they're not in touch with their higher self. It's all right. The bigger picture, 9 of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Yeah, Sag, you're freaking yourself out. You're overthinking this. This doesn't have to end. This isn't the end of the world. That's the bigger picture. You are freaking yourself out. You got all in your mind here with the Queen of Swords. And you're freaking yourself out. You got the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is you freaking yourself out when it's in reverse like this, okay? Upright, this can be other people causing you nightmares. You don't know what to do about it, blah, blah, blah. There's no problem. There's nothing ending. The world isn't ending. It's fine. It's fine. The bigger picture is things are fine. Okay, the likely outcome then is 7 of Rods in reverse. That's it. That's all we get. You don't have to defend yourself on this. There's nothing to defend against. I don't think anybody's attacking you. You want somebody to change, to be different. They're fine the way they are. They don't want to change. And you don't need to force this change. You don't need to talk about it. You don't, drop that. You don't have to make them anything. Just you go be your awesome, shiny Ace of Rods self. Join this cause. We got the Queen of Rods with the Ace of Rods. You're the Queen of Rods, holding this extra rod. Go join your cause. They don't have to go with you. It's okay. It's okay. I think that's exactly it. This person is probably awesome. They're not on the same path as you, but it doesn't mean that they aren't still a good partner. Yeah. The world isn't over. Your life isn't over. You're freaking yourself out. Let them be. Let them be who they are. Let them be this emperor. You're the empress. You go do your awesome save the world thing. They don't have to go with you. They can support you. They can just support you, whether they understand it or not. Seek your, talk to somebody else about this. Widen your world. Join a cause. Do something else, because if you're only focused on this King of Pentacles, you're going to drive you both of you crazy. Okay. Okay. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that that's helped. If it has, please hit the like button. And until next time, namaste.